For today's video, I'm going to show you what I got for my first 15 winter llamas. But first I want to go over a post that Epic Games just released, and I'll leave a link to this post in the description for those who want to go check it out. The first thing they mentioned is that one of their primary goals was to shift the meta so trap tunnels remain important and do the bulk of the work, but require active player participation to keep them intact and functional. Ultimately, they wanted to make active gameplay more engaging and fulfilling than passive gameplay, which is why they buffed health and shield as well as ability damage, but they also mentioned that they still got some work to do. They also went on to explain why they made the changes to gas traps and floor launchers. Obviously, there's no more affliction on gas traps. Instead, it received a 15% overall damage increase per tick to enemies caught within its radius. And they also get rid of B clouds, which I didn't know. And there's still a few more updates that they're going to make to the gas traps, such as the effect duration perk not working properly, which makes sense because there's no more affliction. And they didn't like how floor launchers were spammed during the previous FORTNITE event, but they didn't mention anything about making any changes to that either. So they'll probably keep floor launchers the way they are now. And that didn't really work because people are still spamming floor launchers in FORTNITE. Matter of fact, people are actually using stall builds now when it comes to FORTNITE, so that sort of backfired. They also briefly went over propane tanks. Sploders no longer drop propanes and now actively attack the tunnel, so you need to react to counter them. Sploders will also self-destruct when below half health if damaged by a trap, so they are still a threat to trap tunnels. Overall, they wanted Husk to have additional tools that are effective against tunnels like Sploder and Smasher changes and newly added Healer Husk. Okay, so for one, I thought Healer Husk were going to be like seasonal, but apparently they're going to be permanent now. And they didn't mention about making any changes to the propane tanks either. I personally like the fact that the propane tanks no longer fall to the ground, but let me know what y'all think about that self-destruct when half of the health is gone. It seems like it could be a trap tunnel killer. And the last thing they went over were smashers. True to their name, smashers were always intended to wreck structures. Before the change, smashers had an easily exploitable long-standing bug with their AI that prevented them from recognizing certain edited structures as valid targets. The correction of that bug along with the changes to floor launchers revealed an underlying issue with Husk scaling in FORTNITE and endurance. They've released a hotfix to reduce the scaling of Husk and endurance in FORTNITE and the upper part of Twine Peaks, and I haven't tested that out yet, but apparently there's not going to be as many Husks spawning in. Hopefully that's going to make smashers and sploders more manageable. And they also mentioned that they're going to take a look at underperforming weapons and traps, so they could make some more changes to other traps and other weapons. But it doesn't look like they're going to make any changes to smashers or propane tanks or floor launchers anytime soon. But they are looking at making some more changes to gas traps. But yeah, I know a lot of people were unhappy with this previous update. Personally, I kind of want to see what else they're going to add to save the world to help balance out these changes. But yeah, I'm more curious to see what you all think. So let me know in the comments below what you all think about these changes. Anyways, like I said, I also wanted to show you all what I got from my first 15 winter llamas. So let's go ahead and open up the first one. And I opened up most of these the first day they were available. I think I opened up like 7 on the first day and then like 3 the next day. And I've opened up like 5 since. So I'm going to show everything that I got from those llamas. From this first one, we got the Ted Hero, which we've already reviewed, and I'll leave a link to all of our reviews in the description if you want to go check them out. But yeah, that's what we got from the first one. But yeah, one thing I noticed is that not only can you get the new toy weapons and the new Ted Hero from these llamas, but you can also get the Christmas heroes from previous holiday events. As you can tell with this one, we got Jolly Headhunter. You can also get Demolisher Jonesy and Warden Kyle and Alchemist Sarah. And I believe on this next one, yep, we ended up getting Sergeant Winter, which is another hero from a previous holiday event. So yeah, that was one thing I wanted to point out when it comes to winter llamas. Now as of right now, I believe the only weapons you can get from them are the Contender, which is the boxing glove. You can also get the Blizzard Blitzer, which is the assault rifle. And oh, we just got another Jolly Headhunter. You can also get the Supersonic Axe, which we still haven't reviewed. I think we'll review that next. But yeah, as of right now, I believe those are the only new weapons that you can get from the winter llamas. Or at least that's all of the new weapons that I could get at the opening 15 winter llamas. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up another one, see what we get from this one. Normally I like to open these llamas the first day they're available, but I wanted to try to get the reviews out as quickly as possible this time, so Instead, I chose to try to get the reviews out instead of doing the llamas first. But if y'all prefer, we can go back to doing llamas and then doing reviews. And we got Ward and Kyle from that last one. Let's see what we get from this one. Oh, looks like we got another Demolisher Jonesy, which I do not need because I already got him. But yeah, like I said, all I have to do now is just get gameplay of the axe and maybe the shark explosive weapon when it comes out next week. Or at least I hope it comes out next week. I know we're supposed to get like a Vendotech bow as well as a hydraulic bow, but I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get those weapons. And oh, it looks like I got my first legendary supersonic axe. And there are the perks that came with it. Let's go ahead and see what we get from this next one. Another Sergeant Winter. And again, I do already own Sergeant Winter, but I think since there's not really a whole lot of new items you can get from these Winter Llamas, you're definitely going to end up getting some duplicates. And we just got another Sergeant Winter. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get something else with this next one. And I believe I've gotten gameplay with all of these heroes. Sergeant Winter, Ward and Kyle, Alchemist Sarah. I'll leave a link to those gameplays in the description if you want to go check them out. I've also gotten gameplay with this Ralphie's Revenge as well. And it is an older gameplay, but not one of the best snipers in my opinion. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up another one. Alright, so for this one we got Striker AC, the Contender, which was the very first weapon we reviewed. Really good when it comes to impact, not that good when it comes to damage. And I think we got two more. Let's go ahead and open up these last two. And then we'll work on the axe gameplay. And I think we may try FORTNITE sometime this weekend as well. Oh, we got the Blizzard Blitzer. Perfect. And it was a legendary one too. Even better. And there are the perks that came with it. And for this last one, we ended up getting another Jolly Headhunter. Alright, so we were able to get at least one of each weapon, as well as the new hero. But it seems like we were mainly getting heroes from previous holiday events. But yeah, that's everything I got from my first 15 Winter Llamas. Hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.